Hello and welcome back to another video. A lot has happened. It's been 2 weeks now since my last video. So let's talk about the things that happened during this period of time. The good, the bad, and some fuck-ups. Let's start with the fuck-ups. So here's the blood secretor. Dun dun dun. I'll zoom in a little bit so you see. Yeah. When I was moving him around, the banner came off the blue tack and it fell on the ground. Of course, it had to fall on the spikes. Broke off, and as you can see on the second one, on the right side over here, there is also a small crack which bended the banner. Yay! Happy times. So yeah, I was pretty annoyed by that, I'm not gonna lie. The good thing is I'm also I'm a member of a Facebook group where they sell or trade models, old or new. And there was one guy that was kind enough to deliver me one. Actually, he actually delivered it at my door. What a legend, right? So yeah, we can start doing the banner again, which is great. Good for practice, I guess. But yeah, happy that he sent me this. The next fuck up, let's put these aside because that's for in a few minutes, is the Khorgorath base. I don't know if the people that are watching this video also joined on my Twitch. It will be linked down below. I was doing this pool of blood with glue as I didn't have any resin anymore, and the drop of blood, I was pretty happy about it when it worked out, but the drop of blood has been gone. It disappeared into the warp, so I gotta create a new one, right? So that was enough fuck ups for this week's episode. Let's talk about some good stuff, at least. The competitions, let's talk about that first. The numbers of competitions I will enter has changed because I took on a few Discord challenges, which are easier for me to enter because some of them I didn't do enough research on, such as Nova Open, which is in the US. I'm from Belgium, so it's, yeah. Bristol NPO, I want to join that, but the problem is there were no tickets available anymore, so I took more time to focus on Khorgorath and azyros. So the next two competitions I will be focusing on is SMC in Holland, which is in October, and also Hammerfest, which is also in October. SMC, let's talk about that first. There will also be workshops on SMC, so if you want to attend one of these workshops, there are many great painters over there, such as Tamer Witherspan, who else? Eric Swinson, Gauthier Guiraud, Natalia Orax, Christophe, and many more. So if you want to attend one of these workshops, be quick because Tamer Witherspan's workshop was sold out in just a few minutes. Yeah. So be quick about that. It will be linked down below in the description, so you can get your tickets really quickly. All right, next up, the Harlequins. Let's talk about them. Focus. On the internet, I couldn't find a lot of inspiration because there wasn't a lot of display painted Harlequins. So I followed the box art a little bit. This is for a client, this is commission work. I kind of like where it's going, but they're very small. it's something to think about, you know, for the future maybe, because there aren't a lot of these models available on the Games Workshop website. So I hope they will, you know, branch out a little bit, because I think they look great, but like I said, not a few models of them on the market. Right? Okay. Next. The Beauty and the Beast. Let's talk about them. Khorgorath. I did some work on his claw, also on his back. I will show you in a minute. And I started Knight Azyros as well. I started his wings and also a little bit of the gold. And it turned out to be a lot of gold in the end. So the idea behind the wings were I wanted to create like a pulsating effect from bright to the blue, like the Stormcasts mostly do with their lightning and stuff. But it kind of created a chrome effect. Hold on, I'll show you. Let's see if I can zoom. All right, you see what I mean? It kind of created like a chrome effect, which wasn't really the intention. That's why I did the whole thing blue and white, because if you want to create a chrome effect, the lower section should be, you know, dark, reflection of the ground, and the upper side, the reflection of the sky. So that's why I did it all the way white and blue. Also, will be available in the upcoming week. I will make a tutorial on the wings, because I have been asked a lot of questions about it. Also, the left wing is a little bit darker as the right wing, as you can see. Needs a little bit more white into it if you turn them like that. So yeah, still needs some work on it, but what a model, right? Also, I prepared the base for him. Whoop, focus. It's somewhat the same base as Khorgorath. The reason why is, like I said in my first video, I want to create a scene in the end of all my Sigmar models. They will be separated bases, but you can connect them to each other, and create one scene on my shelf in a cabinet. Well, that's the idea. That was that for Azyros. What did I wanted to show? Oh yeah, I wanted to show the backside and the claws on Khorgorath. Let's see if I don't. Okay. Zooming and focus. There we go. On this side, I did some of the claw work. I started getting some textures in there, some fleshy tones. Let's see if maybe too bright a little bit. Now you can see it better. Boom. I also started doing, adding in some textures, if you can see, some fine lines, because you know it's fleshy. The blue and the purple on the outside, I'm not sure yet, but it fits with the veins in the neck and bicep and wherever else, I think on the back. A lot of scars. I started to back some a little bit, mapping out the reds, also some fine lines. I don't know if you can see it. I want to really paint in the muscle fibers, because this beast is pretty freaking muscular, right? Just as on the front, I also did the muscle fibers on there, because the guy is pretty detailed, but I think a little extra was cool, right? Yeah, Khorgorath. really liking this model. The base, almost done. Needs a few more touches. I've been talking with a few painters such as Sascha, Lord.shader. Oh, focus, focus, focus. About the grass tufts. They don't really look that real, you know, and I wasn't really happy about them as well. So we will probably change that. That's that for Khorgo and Azyros. The next one, we started a new model, of course, because you can never have enough works in progress, right? It's getting silly at this point. Whoop. Here he is. You probably saw him already on the desk. Focus. A Stormcast. It's a Discord challenge from Tamer Witherspan. If you want to join in, I will link all the links below in the description. For his Patreon, join his Patreon, you can join his Discord, and you can join the challenge. The challenge this year is to paint a Stormcast. At the end, he will make a video about every Stormcast that has entered the entry, and entered the challenge, and he will give you some feedback on how to improve for the next challenge. Always fun. And I gotta be honest, he's one of my mentors for over a year now. It's worth every cent. Yep, good stuff. The Stormcast, I added some textures as well in the cloth, the fabrics. Let me zoom in a bit. I don't know if you can see it. And as well in the leather parts, glowy eyes and runes on the mace. The vial, I'm not really happy about it. I need to work on that. Also a new mixture of gold tryout. I have to open these necklace and stuff though, with yellows. The challenge ends on the 21st of June, so there's plenty of time to join. Need to do the back and the shield still, also the mace. But yeah, I think we're off on a good start. Very fun, very fun. So feel free to join, guys. All right, that is that. Also, his base will be connected to, the Age of Sigmar scene. Same for the Blood Secretor as well, because I always envisioned him being, on top of something like a tower, a wall, or whatever, because of his banner, just to show you that they have claimed this part of the ruin or something. This is all, well, in the end, going to be connected. All right, I think that was that about these models. I've talked about Harlequin, timers. What's next on the agenda? In 3 weeks, I will have my new camera, mic, and everything else to record properly. I will upload and create videos more frequently, also PDFs for the Discord and stuff. So yeah, exciting times. We will continue the base as I already started for azyros. Also, we will continue to work on the gold and wings, because as I said, next week I will also drop a tutorial for the wings. Khorgorath needs more attention, of course, so I can push him to finish, as well for the Hound, because he needs a little bit more work. and the drop of blood. Then, well, those are the main focus right now, and the Tamers Discord challenge. I'll focus the Harlequin. Whoop, right over here. I will probably paint a lot of Harlequins on Twitch, so feel free to join Twitch as well. All be linked down below. I might also start creating the base for the Tamer challenge, so it could connect as well with azyros and Khorgo. Alright, I think that was that for this week's video. Or no, I also showed you a few Marines. Hold on, let me shove everything to the side. Whoops. Marines. So yeah, one more thing. I also started a Discord painting challenge as well for all my loyal followers. I'll explain in short what this contains. I gave it the name Loyalist Discord Challenge, so pretty straightforward as a Warhammer fan. Just paint a Loyalist Space Marine. Captains, lieutenants, they're all allowed. Old or new models are also very welcome, but you know, no Primarchs, no special units like Dreadnoughts or Bikes or you know, Dante, Mephiston, not that kind of stuff. Just a simple Space Marine like these tiny boys. I painted him a few months ago. Or this one. The Dirty Marine. You know, just some normal Marines. Also, like I said, captains or whatever are welcome. Like this one, but this is a homebrew. I really want the Loyalist chapters, you know. It could be a successor chapter. It's also very welcome. So you can go all out. Also, don't create a diorama or whatever, just a small base, a fitting base. Maybe that tells something, not much, just, you know, it's all about the Marine itself. The prizes, there are a few vouchers to win for a hobby store that will ship worldwide. And also there will be a small prize, a painted Marine by me. And I will show you. Here he is. He's not just a simple Space Marine, he's a little bit more. But you guys have to paint a simple Space Marine. Here's our friend Ragnar. I'll zoom in a little bit. Whoopa. Done a little bit of work on him. A bit darker. So yeah, this is the model you guys could win. I'm working on him now. He's my entry. So feel free to join as well on my Discord so you can enter the challenge. It will be linked down below like all the rest. And I think we're there, guys. This is it. Once again, thank you all for your amazing support and loves on the Discord and the support in general on every freaking platform. I will see you in the next video. Feel free to give it a thumbs up or a comment. Much more to come. Bye bye.